Organizations and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Happy Monday. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. You didn't know? We didn't know who was starting, did you?
No, I didn't. I was looking at you. I was going to start, and she starts, so it didn't make any difference. How you doing, everybody? Thanks for being here. I hope everybody had a super weekend because we got a great show lined up today. A lot of fun stuff we're going to talk about. Something new we're starting on the show, and you want to pay attention because this is going to be fun.
That's right. We've got a few things to talk about in just a minute, but first, let's check out our weather. Happy Monday afternoon to you. Let's go ahead and look at live Doppler 15,000. We don't have a lot of activity going on across our viewing area, but we did see some widely scattered showers earlier this morning. And now we're just dealing with some isolated showers just nearing Bucksport area in Horry County and some isolated showers down in Georgetown County as well. These are continuing to track eastward or northeastward out of our viewing area, although this is not all the rain that we're going to be seeing. Let's go ahead and widen this view. We're going to be seeing showers today, tomorrow, heading through Wednesday, and the first half of the day on Thursday. So completely different setup compared to what we saw last week. Unsettled weather pattern will dominate our area as these showers over Georgia will be really blowing up and pushing toward our region. And then on Wednesday, this very broad and pretty strong low pressure system that's really not moving all that much will make its way toward our region as well. So we do have a stalled front that has several low pressures that will be bringing us chances for rain as we head through the next couple of days. So let's go ahead and pinpoint futurecast for you over the next couple of days, at least what to expect. Well, those scattered showers sticking around for today. Not going to be a complete band that rolls through the area, but measurable rainfall will be taking place as we head through the next 48 to 72 hours. The more widespread or at least numerous activity will roll through late tonight, heading through Tuesday as well, as we'll be seeing a lot of measurable rainfall and with some pockets of sun, very high humidity. Some of these storms could just be isolated on the severe side, but we're not looking at a severe weather outbreak across our area. The main story is going to be the rain. Check out our model rainfall forecast for the next few days. Just about 2 to 3 inches of rain. Of course, isolated locations could be seeing a little bit more. Here's your Grand Strand 7-day forecast. 80 degrees for your Monday, so it's going to be hot and humid and also seeing those scattered showers. A little bit more numerous as we head through your Tuesday, along with plenty of cloud coverage as well. We will clear just in time for your holiday Memorial Day weekend, Friday, Saturday, and heading into Sunday. Very nice conditions, no rainfall, a lot of sunshine, and pretty hot temperatures. Your inland 7-day forecast, 84 for your Monday. Rain chances don't taper off until the second half of the day on Thursday.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, something new we are starting. We put together a graphic. It says Cecil and Amanda. Where in the world are Cecil and Amanda? So what we want you to do is go to our Facebook page, grab that, print it out if you'd like, or you can pull it up on your cell phone. Take a picture when you're out to dinner, on vacation, anywhere you are, and then at the end of the week, if you send them to us at the end of the week, we'll put that together and we will show you where in the world we have been.
I mean, it's like anywhere you go, just like the Summerfest in Conway this weekend. If you take one there and take a picture, send it with the kids holding it, whatever.
That's
right.
It's
a good way to get your grandkids on TV.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah, just send us your name and whoever is in the picture,
and
where you are. That's right. And at the end of the week on Fridays, we will show you all of those. All right.
All right, let's talk about where I get all my clothes and talk about what helps me look a little better than I normally do. We're talking about the Haberdashery Gentlemen's Clothers of Conway. They've been making guys look good for nearly 50 years. They carry the best suits and sport coats at prices to satisfy your clothing budget. They stock a great selection of suits, sports coats, and all the neatest things you're looking for. The man that is tough to fit, now listen to this. You can get it custom made, measured, designed. They'll make it a one-of-a-kind clothing. And of course, you can make it a lot easier with a shirt by Enrow, complemented by one of their 250 neckties or 125 bow ties included. And don't forget that bow tie, the brackish. That's a good tie. Don't forget the details. You got pocket squares, you've got cufflinks, belts, everything from, you're looking forward to Haberdasher. If you've never been in there, take time to go in because it's right there in downtown Conway. If you go in, you're going to buy something. I promise. They got a great line of clothing and it's good quality stuff also.
That's right. Very nice looking.
Thank you. Thank you very
nice.
much.
We kind of blend today too.
Yeah, we do, don't we?
Yeah. Did you plan it?
No, my wife picked it out. All right, let's talk a little bit about Foster Hope now. Over in Conway, they are having an open house tomorrow, May 23rd from 11 until 1 p.m. and again from 5 until 7 at their new location, 308 Elm Street, downtown Conway. And Fostering Hope is a non-profit organization, and their mission is to provide basic necessities for children in crisis situations. And there'll also be a ribbon cutting on May 23rd. They've got a lot more room there now, and a lot of neat stuff. We had some pictures of that too. I don't know what happened to them.
That's right, definitely.
But check it out tomorrow. That's right, it's going to happen.
All right, it's time for our Pop Talk. All right, today, Starbucks coffee, one of my favorite places, as everyone at work knows. They just began testing out coffee ice cubes to be used in their drinks. So what they're going to do, they've tested in 2 markets, about 100 stores, which is not that much. There's over 25,000 stores in the world for Starbucks. And so what they're going to do is their coffee ice cubes, they're used in an iced coffee or an iced latte type drink for an extra about 80 cents. You can have those in there. They don't water the drink down. And honestly, I've been to local coffee shops that already do this. I see them, they pour the coffee in, they freeze it. Kind of a cool idea and kind of neat that Starbucks is taking it on.
That's pretty cool. All right, let's find out a little bit about today. It's Monday, May 22nd, and this is Buy a Musical Instrument Day.
Oh, it's also Buckle Up America Day.
I will buy a
should
musical
be
instrument. I'd buy a guitar if I was going to get one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, I could play better than Brandon, our director.
I bought a kazoo.
Yeah. All right, birthdays today. Let's go back to 1978. Jennifer Goodwin, 39 years old. She's a star of ABC TV show Once Upon a Time, and she was in the movie Mona Lisa Smile.
That's right. 1979, Maggie Q, 38 years old. TV series Nikita and the Bombshell movies Live Free or Die Hard, Mission Impossible, and TV Designated Survivor.
Yeah, you got to watch. That's a great show. 1988, Santana Garrett, that's how you pronounce it, yeah. 29 years old, one of the top 50 women wrestlers, the first woman to hold the Florida Cruiserweight Championship.
Wrestler.
Wrestler.
That's what you said, wrestlers.
Wrestler.
I love it.
I looked up and saw the picture and it shook me up. I'm sorry.
I can. All right, today in history, let's talk about it. 1967, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood premiered on PBS.
And in 1992, Johnny Carson hosted the NBC Tonight Show for the last time. He had been the host of that show for 30 years.
Wow.
On the Tonight Show. All right, here we go. Know-it-all department. I love world records, and some of them are a little hard to believe. Here's one.
I haven't read it. I can't wait.
Do you know the longest bout of hiccups? How long do you think somebody had the hiccups? Anybody have any idea?
Oh, man.
Nobody?
6 minutes. 10 minutes.
10 years. That was real. Nah. 69 years.
With the hiccups?
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how he cured it. He might have just died. I don't know. 69 years he had the hiccups, and I don't know what happened to him.
Oh my goodness, can you imagine?
That's from the Know-It-All department. You learn something all the time. You know why? The internet has everything.
Yeah, it's absolutely
you believe it if it's on the internet, don't you?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, sometimes. Stay with us. We got a lot more coming up. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Kind Keepers Animal Rescue is a no-kill shelter located in North Myrtle Beach. And we've got a little small puppy with us this morning. I couldn't figure out what it was, a puppy.
It is a puppy, she's so little. Nancy, you are with Kind Keeper, and first tell us who you have, and then we want to talk about Kind Keeper a little bit and some of the events you have going on.
This is Panda. She will be 6 weeks old tomorrow.
Panda, hi, look at that pretty picture.
Look at her.
She said, please leave me alone. I'm trying to sleep and y'all keep bothering me.
Okay, so now that you've told us who Panda is, I'm going to take her
I'm
and
going
hold
to
her.
let Amanda hold her.
All right, now, Nancy, tell us about Kind Keeper. You guys are a no-kill shelter.
Shelter. We depend solely on donations and volunteers to keep going. We have a lot of activities going on. For example, when you mentioned the Conway Summerfest this weekend, we're going to be at that from 10 to 6. We're also going to be at Pet Sense, which is on 501 Tanger Outlets.
Yeah,
Wednesday.
Great.
This Wednesday from 3 to 7. So we'd love to see someone out. And
you know about how many dogs you guys have in there right now? I mean, I feel like you have a lot of puppies right now.
Yeah,
No?
we have 12 dogs right now.
Okay.
And most of them, I would say, more than half are puppies.
More than half are puppies.
More
So
than
now,
half are
if
puppies.
somebody sees this sweet little thing right here, look at her, and wants to adopt her, what do they need to do? Does she need to be a couple more weeks old
She
for that
needs
to
to be
happen?
at least 8 weeks old
Okay.
before, and we just wanted to bring her to show everybody that she's ready to be adopted in a few weeks.
All right, now
seriously?
last time you were on, you had Lady with you?
Yes,
Adopted, I understand.
yes, got a call right after the show.
Well, that's
This works.
amazing. That's
Great.
amazing.
That's
We
why
are
Nancy
so
said she was
happy.
going to
Yeah.
give her to me if she said I got her adopted, so
That's
I get
right.
to hold them, which I'm not complaining about. But you guys are located right there in Little River.
Little
and
River.
like you said, you are a nonprofit. You depend on funds, and it's expensive.
It is very
To take
expensive.
care of the animals.
And we really are in need of volunteers right now.
Okay.
Very much so.
So if you can't give
if
your
you-
funds, you can give your time.
time, that would be great, especially when we do these adoptions. It really, really helps to have extra people and kind of rotate and help out. So, and then at the shelter itself to help
All right,
walk
somebody's
the dogs.
watching right now. What can they do to volunteer? How
Go
do they
ahead
do it?
and call us or go on kindkeeper.org, and they have everything there that you need to know to come in and volunteer, donate,
Okay.
come to one of our activities.
Fantastic.
thank you,
Y'all
Nancy.
do a great
Thank you.
job, and I love that
All
you're a
right.
no-kill shelter. I think it's fantastic.
Thank you.
All right, we'll have you back on in a few weeks.
All right,
Here's
we got a lot
Panda.
more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Oh gosh, you guys never
Welcome
know what's
back,
gonna
everybody.
happen, That's right. Welcome back. All right, amateur radio operators play a big part in case of a national disaster. If you want to learn more, there's going to be Amateur Radio Field Day coming up soon. We're going to find out about it.
That's right. Gordon's with us. Is back coming up in June 24th. It's going to be held right across the road over here at the Coastal Science Building. Everybody's invited to this. Now let's talk first about ham radio operators.
Okay,
All right, tell us a little bit about who they are and what they do.
we're ordinary people. We're not people that hide away in our closets or basements or whatever, but we're ordinary people. We have all kinds of different interests. Ham radio happens to be one of them.
All right, now y'all do this every year now to let people know what you do, right?
Yes, Field Day is basically a simulated emergency exercise. It's part contest in that we get points for each contact we make, but there's no trophy. So,
Yeah.
it's kind of a contest, but it's not really a contest.
Okay, now. roughly
But it's
how
a lot
many-
of fun. Well, I was going to say it's a lot of fun, and people can come back if somebody wants to get involved and be part of it. In the future, they can find out information about it there.
Yes, we'll have flyers available. I'll be there to talk about the club, and we'll even have a station so y'all can come down. We'll get you on the air.
Oh, all right, now let me show them this. This is just an average, an average radio a lot of people use in the house, and this is the walkie-talkie. Now this one, Gordon, that we're showing right here, how far can you talk? Where can you talk to on this radio right here?
You can talk around the world.
Around the world.
Around the world.
Cool.
So if I wanted to call, Japan or somewhere?
Yep, Japan, yeah.
Very
That's
cool.
amazing.
Yeah.
Right, now, how about the little walkie that she's holding?
Can talk around the world on that one too.
On this?
Yeah. This is a traditional radio,
Right.
radio to radio. That smaller one uses voice over internet, where we contact a local repeater.
Yeah,
And then
okay.
it gets onto the internet, and you can talk around the world on that too.
All right,
Really
Gordon,
cool.
I appreciate it. Coming
All
up
right.
June 24th, 25th, you're going to be right over here at the Coastal Science Building.
Yep.
We'll have you back on again before then, all right?
Okay,
Thanks,
terrific.
Gordon. We appreciate
Very cool.
it.
Thank you.
Calling Japan. Hello? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We'll be back.
Carolina and Company Live. All right, coming up, the Anderson East Step Memorial Surf Competition will be held on May 28th at the Cherry Grove Pier, and they are here to talk to us about it.
That's right. We have Michelle and Ronnie with us. Michelle, first of all, tell us what is this Memorial Foundation? What is the importance of it? And then we'll talk a little bit about the surf competition.
Sure. Well, the Anderson Estep surf competition was first started in 2014. It was named after my son Anderson, who was a local surfer in North Myrtle Beach, who passed away the year before. He was actually lost at sea when the tropical storm Andrea came through the area. He was surfing out during that, and the outer bands
There's
took
a
him
picture
out.
of him there.
There's
Yeah.
a picture right there.
So they started this competition, or they named this competition that was already kind of in going on after him to honor him. But as a part of this competition, they started the Adaptive Surf Project division, which means that we have adaptive surfboards and surfers who have different disabilities who are able to compete and be a part of that event and win trophies like Ronnie did.
And it was actually, this competition was the first competition on the East Coast to add an adaptive division.
Yeah.
Very cool. I actually have a friend who does that kind of stuff. She's not competed yet, but she does have a disability and she's able to surf. And it's the coolest thing to be able to see her do that. So now you have competed and picked up a trophy?
Yeah, actually. I ended up getting that first one. I have surfed in San Diego. We do the national competitions out there. And the Anderson Estep actually has 6 competitions all summer long.
Okay,
so
cool.
we do those, and they're points regulated, so we can compete in bigger competitions.
All right, now, how long have you been doing this? How long?
About 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah. As soon as I broke my neck, that was the first thing that I wanted to do.
Get in the water, kind of feel free.
Yeah.
In a way.
Exactly.
Now, what do the funds go to, and then also, what time is it going to start? What do people need to do to come out and support it?
Sure. Well, the money that's raised, part of that does go to the adaptive surf part of it, because the surfboards, as you can imagine, for surfers who are disabled, they're tricky and they're different, and they have to be custom built. So those are very expensive.
Yes, it sure does.
So for like your friend, they would have to see what her disability is and design and create it around that for her to be able to use it in
and
the water.
Island inspired.
Okay.
A good friend of ours has been
The
doing
one
a
to kind of do
really,
that.
really good job.
Awesome.
All right, now, can anybody get in real quick? Tell us.
Yes, 8
all right,
o'clock.
tell us how to find out.
Starts at 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock on Sunday.
Okay.
And you just need to, we've got a Facebook page, we've got a website that you can go to so you can take a look at how you can sign up. We get the surfers from all ages that are involved. And for me, it's just one more way that God makes something beautiful out of something hard.
Thank
Absolutely.
you. Thank you both for being with us.
Thank you.
Oh,
We
yes.
appreciate it.
You
All
guys
right,
look
we got
after
more
us.
coming up. Guess what's coming up? Allison's on the show, our anchor here at 15. She's leaving. She's on the show next. We're talking with her. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, a special interview right now, saying goodbye to Allison Floyd. Been here for 20 years in the business for, 26 years.
That's right.
Cecil, you get to take this one.
Alice and I worked together over at TV 13 for a while, and she left, and I didn't want her to leave. I was news director. I tried to keep her, but she wanted to come over here, and now I'm over here.
That's right.
Allison, only 20, how many years?
Yeah, about 26, almost, 20 if you count my internship.
Yeah.
When you hired me
Yeah.
for the very first time in news,
Right.
would be 27.
Wow, that's so young. I'm here 45 years, and they almost fire me every day.
Well,
I mean, I don't understand that either. Tell us about some of the most amazing things you've done.
Oh my goodness, it has been such an incredible career and such a great time meeting our viewers. That, I think, is the biggest thing. Those events we get to go to. I've been part of the Florence County Disabilities Foundation for many years on their board of directors, and the events we do with that. I got to fly an F-16.
I know
with
it.
the,
So cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, that was really
cool.
neat. And fly it, and that was back before 9/11, and they actually let you take the controls. I actually flew it, so flew the jet, and they put my name on the side of it and everything. That was pretty cool. I say next to the birth of my children, that was probably the coolest thing I've ever done.
They asked me about flying, but there's a weight limit.
Yeah.
And I could not get on. I'm serious. I was over about 9 pounds or something like that.
Well, because I pulled 9 Gs in it, and you have to wear the suit.
That's right.
And it expands. I had the next day I had bruises up the sides of my legs because it's squeezed so tight to keep the blood flow up.
Well,
But,
I think we've got some video of pictures of you and all
That
kinds of
should be
stuff.
good.
Look at this.
That
What
is
the
in
world?
1991. Was that is? That's look at that. Wow.
Cool hair.
That's when this is like the hair of Allison through the years.
That
But
was it. Look at there.
when I started here in 91, we did those News on the Hours, and I was actually here part-time, and I was looking for a full-time job.
Look at Eddie.
And the person who would give me a full-time job was Mr. Cecil Chandler as the news director. And
That's
then
right, I
came
did.
back here in 95 and been here since, there was where I hit Ed. Oops, I hit him too hard when he was in the sumos.
But we have a lot of fun. Everybody's had a lot of fun. You get to meet a lot of people over these years.
Yeah, it really is. And you just saw Dave Gilbert, the loss of Dave there, back in 97. And then we lost, of course, Jordan Schumann. I mean, we've had those 2 huge losses for our newsroom through the years of people who passed away. But But the people who I have worked with over the years have just been amazing. I mean, truly, truly amazing professional journalists who have been so thankful to work with through the years.
Well, I'm just thankful I gave you that one opportunity.
Yes,
brought you all
well,
this
I'm
way.
telling you, Cecil did it.
That's
Cecil did
amazing.
it.
That's amazing. What you gonna do now?
I'm going to go, you think this is hilarious, I'm going to work with my husband, and Cecil has given me a fit about that, about being with my husband all the time. He keeps walking up to me and saying that, but I'm going to help him. He's a structural engineer, civil engineer, works by himself, and so I'm going to kind of be in his office and help him. And then the biggest thing, just be a mom. I mean, Reagan, my son is 22 now.
22?
Yeah, no.
Wow.
My daughter's 15. She'll be in the 10th grade next year, and so she started soccer this year, and I think she'll play again and probably do volleyball and that kind of thing. And I'll get to go to the games because
all the games.
Working those crazy
How cool
hours
is
we
that?
work,
Gosh,
I get
we
to
do.
go to do
Well,
that.
Allison, we appreciate it. And I'll tell you,
Thank
I've
you.
enjoyed working with you
Thank
all
you,
this time. I
Cecil.
promise you that.
Thank
We've
you.
had a great time. We got you on the end
Definitely
of the
an
show.
inspiration for sure.
Well, you can wave at everybody today
Yes.
when we leave out of here. We've had
I
a
will do
great
it.
time. Don't forget, we got a great show planned tomorrow too, right?
We sure
You gonna
do.
be here?
I guess so.
Okay. All right. Hey, everybody have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Tell Allison bye. Watch her. Wednesday's her last day.
Yes,
You
Wednesday
gotta
at
watch
6
her.
p.m.
Wave it
That's
out.
right.
All right.
See y'all later.